What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Untold Riches 4 and the 4 is for forever, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about growing banana plants. So as you've seen in one of my videos, I posted about these two bananas, whether or not I was going to decide to separate them or not. And I had decided that I will be separating them. I'm going to plant one in another part of my yard along with planting some new plants. Alright, so let's get into it. Shovel. I'm going to pull back this mulch. To see the roots, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my spade shovel and stick that right in between them. And you're supposed to hear a crunch sound. So this is the cut part of the pup. So this is the part that it was connected to. This is the corm part of the banana plant that was connected to the mother right here. So I was gonna put this in a shaded area, let this heal a little bit. I'm gonna rinse all this dirt off and let it heal, and then I'll transplant it. Water. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit and I'm gonna pat this dry. You want this part right here to dry and callus over for about a day or so, and then I'll transplant. It's very important that you do that because so that's what I'm gonna do. And callus over is very important when you are separating to allow this to dry. So I'm just gonna put this paper towel over it and just sit it in my back patio and shade it and let it just kind of just dry out some, and then tomorrow we'll plant it. So this is what I do with the banana leaves. I chop them up into pieces and I set them in some rainwater, and then that will actually cook down because I leave it in the sun, so I kind of let it get a chance to cook in there, and this actually will produce fertilizer for the banana plants. Okay, so now I'm back down to one banana plant over here. Hopefully I'll get another pup out of her. So this is the hole I dug. I don't dig them very deep. As you guys know, that you guys have been following me, I live in Texas, but my dad, he's from Jamaica and he has lots of bananas, and he taught me that not to the key to having good bananas is not to dig them and put them in the ground deep. He said you barely even want to put them in the ground. You want to let the roots grow down into the ground. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working pretty well for me, as long as I keep from the dogs and other animals from chewing them up, because for some reason here they love to chew the banana plants up. So I dug the hole. I'm gonna backfill it with a little bit of compost and soil mix. I watered it a little bit a while ago, so it should come out pretty easily. Got a nice little root system. I'm gonna kind of disturb it just a little bit. And I'm not even gonna really dig a hole, I'm just gonna plop it right on top. This part of the yard gets a lot of evening sun, so it has a little bit of partial shade in the morning, but it will get more shade in the afternoon. Before I put the grass on, this bucket right here has all my kitchen scraps and stuff like that, coffee grinds and all that stuff. So before I do that, I'm gonna actually put some of this on here. The bananas, I love this. So this is like my kitchen scrap compost. So this has all my kitchen scraps and stuff like that in there. So I'm gonna actually put some of this actually around there. Bananas love organic material, kitchen scraps. You could just dump this all around it and they'll love it. So I'll water that deep down in there. Then I'll mulch it all in with the grass. I'm gonna do a small hole for this one just to see how things work out. Root structure on that one. Also has coffee grounds in it and coffee that, you know, I had drank. So this stuff is pretty potent. Going to drown this pretty much because it gets hot here in Texas, so they need a lot of water. So I just pretty much just tried to drown them. But like I said, this part of the yard gets a lot of water too anyway, so that's why I'm planting these here and they love water.